So let's move on to section 4.
Section 4.
Our announcements, our goals, and a giveaway.
Yes.
So if you're still watching from the Teton interview, right? Welcome to section 4. This is where we talk about all the big announcements. The real big announcement I have this week is that the week that Paul Serrato's here. Mm-hmm. So next week we're going to have Bob Olson.
Yes.
Bob Olson's going to be on next week. The week after, Paul Serrato's going to be in town.
Yes.
From like the Wednesday to the Thursday to the Wednesday. And I don't want to miss a minute of getting to spend time with Paul. Mm-hmm. Paul is one of those guys where just being around him, you become a better musician.
Okay.
So I'm not going to record the podcast that week, but I've been ramping up a collection of special episodes.
Ah, okay.
So we're doing the 2 mix tutorials I've been talking about. We're going to do an analog mix tutorial and a digital mix tutorial. Digital will probably be me with a camera pointed at me and mostly staring at my screen. Okay. The analog one, I'm going to have to shoot multicam.
Okay.
And we'll just knock it out. What I'm going to use for the analog one is a Freeform Fridays.
Okay. And
for digital, we're going to use something from Jomo and the Possum Posse.
Nice.
Because we just recorded that. So Jomo and the Possum Posse is coming very soon. Mm-hmm. I'm just about done with the audio. I should be done by this time next week.
Okay.
Give or take. Maybe next weekend. This weekend is just real busy for us, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
We've moved Sounds in Between to March.
Yes.
The next big thing we have coming is February 10. The Jazz Destroyers are playing a burlesque show.
Yes.
At Highball. I've never played a burlesque show. We'll see how that goes. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then after that, while Paul Serrato's here, we're kind of ramping up for the big gig, right?
Yes, the big gig.
The big gig. And I need to apologize to Cedric if he's watching. I still haven't figured out a place to hang these.
You need to get on that.
Yeah, so if anybody knows of a cool store, maybe in South Austin, that might let me hang one of these posters, please leave a comment so that I can...
Maybe Straight?
I can work that out. Oh, I should totally talk to Straight.
You should totally talk to Straight.
I will talk to Straight. Yep. Okay. So, the show is coming up. We have Paul Serrato. So it'll be the Jazz Destroyers with Paul Serrato. We're going to record Freeform Fridays live at Cafe Creme over on Old Wharf. And if you haven't seen Freeform Fridays before, it's just hashtag Freeform Fridays.
You want to take that bag away.
Yeah, I do. So you're going to want to search hashtag Freeform Fridays if I forget to put a card up in the upper part. So people watching on certain platforms don't see the cards. I'm not sure how I feel about cards anymore. People aren't clicking the cards all that much, so we're going to think about doing it a different way. Maybe we'll use the description.
Okay.
So Paul Serrato's coming in. We're going to record probably an album with Paul while he's here. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk to him a whole lot for the podcast. Mm-hmm. I think we're jokingly gonna call it our 10 minutes with Paul.
Yes.
Right? We'll chop it up. It'll be fun because he and I would get chattering. It's just great. And then after Paul, we're recording WD-41, Willie O'Terry and Willie and Dave
at the end of the month. Yeah.
Yep. And they're also doing a thing called Dark Matter Horns, so they might decide they want it to be a Dark Matter Horns thing. I don't know yet.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that. After that would be Sounds in Between.
Is that next weekend?
Yep. It's like 3 in a row.
Jeez, is it on the calendar already?
Yeah, it's already on the calendar. And then after that, I'm waiting on dates for the Jazz Destroyers are going to make a video with Miss Eloise. She's got a song, a Sarah Vaughan tune she wants to do.
Okay.
And apparently Farrah Abraham is going to be in the music video. So that's going to happen.
Okay. Fair enough.
What else is going on? We're about to start production of physical units.
Yes.
I've been talking about this, but I've got all this stuff sitting out there. It is time.
It is time. It's time to put the couch back together.
Yep. So before Paul gets here, we're going to set everything up so we can kind of do a little bit of that before he gets here. I think our first run is going to be, I think I'm going to make a couple copies of It's a Secret to Everybody, or A Secret to Nobody. Sorry. Meta reference gone wild. It's a Secret to Nobody. I would like to have at least one or two of those just floating out in the world. So I'll probably use those for my test pressings while duplicating. And then we're going to do a run of Freeform Fridays 2016, the best of. This will be an early run. I'm going to hand number them. This isn't going to be the Get Off My Lawn Artisan Sound. So we're only going to charge $10 for these. This is going to be a standard CD, but I will hand number this batch.
Okay.
So if anybody wants one, you can get in touch through the Facebook page. You can do that, or come to one of the shows. I'm going to try to have a bunch made for the Cafe Creme gig.
Yes.
So we're going to treat that like a CD release party. For the best of 2016. So that also means that the Jesse Thunderwake soundtrack, it's on SoundClick. You can go listen to Jesse Thunderwake on SoundClick. You can buy it on SoundClick. It's like $8. And if one more person buys it, they'll finally pay us out. So if you're interested in kind of a goofy, funny soundtrack, there it is. Or if you're...
It's actually pretty good.
I did it in 2006? No. 2011.
2011.
2010, 2011, that
somewhere
era.
In there.
It was before I had bought a bunch of amplifiers.
Yes.
And before I'd bought a drum kit.
Yes.
Or at least brought my drum kit down from New York. And so a lot of it, there's a lot of simulated guitar speakers and MIDI drums, and I got pretty good at covering that stuff up, but it's there, so it will sound a little... it's 5 years old at this point, but go check it out. It's worth a laugh, and...
But it kind of fits the theme of the movie as well, so...
Yes, it does. All those songs, we totally did that soundtrack to score the film.
Yeah.
Millicent Hughes, we're going to record her in May. I'm looking forward to that. And... finally, Your Name Here, right? If you know any good bands, get them in touch with me. I'm interested in hearing what's out there. And we have a deal. Our contract is public, right? It's not, I clearly don't do this for money. It just, the economics of it are too wacky right now. Also, the big announcement, we've hit our 175 subscribers, finally. Woo-hoo! A stable 175. So, thank you, all the new people. You guys are awesome. You. And let's try to push that up to 200. Let's see how fast we can do that. So that's our next goal, is 200. 200?
Okay.
How fast can we get to 200 subs? And it would warm my heart if it went quickly, because it's been a weird couple of weeks. The other big goal we have going is on Friday... after this episode's come out, we made an announcement on the Facebook in the Get Off My Lawn Records family. So Bandcamp on Fridays tomorrow is going to donate their portion of the sale to the ACLU. I've decided that we are going to match it.
Yes.
So anybody who buys a record tomorrow...
Which this isn't going to come out before then, is it?
No, it won't. But let's do this. So for the month of February...
Okay.
We'll do the matching, even though Bandcamp's only doing it for a day.
Okay, so we will be donating our portion for the month of February.
We'll be donating the label's portion.
The label, yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Well, because I play on... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it that way. Pay whatever you want for It's a Secret to Nobody, and I'll give it all to the ACLU. Just go buy it, listen to it, and I'll give it away. And I'll give the money away. It's a good way to give them a donation and help everybody out. Yeah, let's do that. For the month of February, everybody who buys that's our giveaway. That'll be our giveaway this week. Because it's a secret to nobody's up there for pay what you want. So even if you want to pay nothing, go check it out, have a listen, have a download. I made it on my iPad. So when I finally put a price tag on it, I'm going to charge $10 for the disc.
Yeah.
Because it's a pain in the butt making the discs. But, download cards will still be $5. And I'm going to, on that one, I think it's $6 for the download when I finally put a price tag on it.
Okay.
So right now, get it while it's still gettable, right?
Yes.
So that's our giveaway.